Gonna be Mousesports with that T-side start. And early on, leaning over towards B, they're trying to open up with a duel onto Dupree, and they do trade out onto him. And actually, Rops is going to follow up with a double. I knew I was right to pick Rops, man. He's so good. And there's a third. He just keeps on going in and keeps getting kills, keeps getting rewarded for it. Now, while Rops has set the round up and he put the puzzle pieces where they're meant to be, Frozen could be the real key to this round. Ready to lurk his way in through the back line and cut down these rotations. They do check for him. S-Tag gets the information. So they know there's a man behind them, but that now leaves them in a very awkward spot. Like, you're in the trap, you're aware of it, it's closing up on you, and Chris J is there to pull the trigger. Frozen finishes it off, and Mousesports, they're going to grab themselves a little pistol round.
So you're just regular sucking.
Ah, someone had to say it, didn't they? Well, as Harry holds down the cough button, unable to contain himself, Glaive holds down the middle area. Dupree as well with a 1D, but not in the face, only in the chest, and Rops is running in a boxing ring.
Oh, in a foot race? I'm not surprised.
Foot race, maybe, yeah. I'd be willing to put that to the test. Rops, he's getting tested in T-Spawn, and he might get out alive, but S-Tag trying to carry again from shore. He's only got a scout though. Chris got through the Molotov, so he's very deep. Deals a Glaive inside of the smoke, and now in the sight, it's Dupree dead as well. B is open, and Mousesports don't know it just yet. They're about to realize bomb getting planted. Carrigan, he's dropped off Cat to have this mid-cross try and cover the rotations, but Device expects it and tries to hunt him down with a big scout. The old AWP. Tunnel wrap coming through, Carrigan. Oh my, they're just hopping through. S-Tag, his movement again is so entertaining, and Device steals the kill away. Now Chris J at the back of the boxes, Device holding for it. He saw a gun swap there, he knows what to expect, but Rops is up closer and Chris has spammed the smoke. Device wants to save that smoke down. It spells disaster for Astralis.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep bringing up old wounds here, but, well, Device is going to have to.
There's no prizes for close. You got to hit the mark, and Device knows that better than most. Here comes the re-peek for Device holding, and Carrigan doesn't know it yet, but he walks to his demise. Device, that's a quick flick, my word. He's not messing around today. Dupree down in CT in the meantime puts up another, and Astralis, they...
Not in a position where he can get caught, though. Fast in for Mousesports, waiting for no one. Smoke on the site. Magic's pulling out his gun at just the right time, gets BMAS, and that Molotov caused commotion for Mousesports. Everyone flashed out. They're going to have to bail and go back to middle. Frozen from long. He gets dropped down the bottom, and Device is going to stop them jumping up the catwalk. Great shot. Carrigan now in the one-on-one. Device hanging on, and he's got another as well. Just Rops left up. 1-on-5. The B play not working.
Yeah, if you're Mousesports, this is an indicator right here. Astralis. Mousesports might have just woken a sleeping giant. Device. Big round in middle with an AWP. 3 kills to his name and 9 on the board.
Gosh, the utility just absolutely destroying him inside of the site, but he's somehow still alive. He's been naded, he's been mollied, he's been flashed, but he still keeps on fighting. And Frozen clearing out long. That's a little bit ugly. And now they know he's here. Suddenly it's gone from like, don't worry guys, I've got long, to like, oh my god, I'm gonna die at long. And he does. Rops now trying to hold it down from short, and he's left in it all alone. Damage for Rops. Surely this isn't winnable. Surely not. There's so little time left. They've got to get on it quick. Rops is playing for time, but he's only got 6 bullets. He's done damage, but sadly, the stick comes in for Astralis. That is it.
Astralis haven't seen him yet. They're already peering towards mid. Like, where are they? There's 20 seconds. They're not out yet. They're long. S-Tag's dropped 1. Frozen needs this trade. They need A. Device is still on the car. Above the smoke, a missed shot uncharacteristic. He's going to follow up, but now turning back to long, trying to get this control back from Frozen, who mollies it off. A Device goes through the fire and the flames. Bomb plant for Carrigan only just, and that's if they allow it. They could swing to stop. 4 seconds as the plant comes through, and Carrigan can't even scope in time. Magis with a quick dig and a second orb retrieved. It's Astralis up to 5. Because Dupree might be able to see them.
And Dupree.
That's a good one.
Oh, fast flick. Back for another bomb there. Not anymore. And BMAS, he might want to get out of there alive. better than dead, that's for sure. Smoke down, though, and Dupree will not let you enter his sight. Carrigan looking for his first kill in the last round of the half. He might have it against Device, but backing up into the sight, he almost gets away, and he does get away. Carrigan, oh no, things are scary.
Like
He's calling for support. Device scoped up, trapped Carrigan, bait peek, forces the AWP out, and Device gets another. Can he shut down the round of the half? Yes, he can. It's Device. 7 rounds for Astralis, and they are making this one interesting. Join us after the break for more Counter-Strike.
Device takes it away, mate. Makes it look far too easy. Come on, Device. Give us a few more. There's a second. And a third, maybe. Maybe Device. Come on, get cheeky with it. Get jiggy with it. On the corner, looking for the peak, but it's BMAS who will get the better of him. Now him and Frozen left in this 2-on-2. And Magis making his presence known at long. BMAS quite the task ahead of him, and he runs out of ammo. Astralis, they're bailing down towards CT, but BMAS, well, he has found the first, still looking. Oh, there's the headshot. But not enough time. The kit was down right there by his feet. I think he would have had time if he got the kit.
It's really hard to say, isn't it?
Especially going back up the ramp like that. There's really just...
The videos. They videos?
Oh, quite a lot of videos, Harry.
Yeah, man.
Don't blame me there.
I'm a bit of a boomer when it comes to that kind of stuff. Here's Dupree booming his way out through long, and Device running in with a Glock. Literally just making a mockery of Mouse in this one.
He doesn't have anything else. Just the Glock and some nades.
That's the flusher right there. That's what we call it. And when I say we, I mean Hugo and I.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought just you, but it's fair enough.
By Glaive, Frozen has to buy time.
Oh, they just run through the door. Carrigan's in spawn, and he will shut it down. There's still a man hidden in the smoke. Frozen trying to buy as much time as he can, and he catches S-Tag jumping through. This is great play from Frozen. He doesn't need to take any fights, but BMAS coming in through the window will get sniped out. Frozen dropped by the AWP, holding in tunnel, and somehow this is turned back into a 2-on-2. Astralis getting fast flanked, though. Chris is right behind them. He won't see Device until he's already out of the tunnel. Oh, Device hasn't moved. Chris, he can stop the bomb part as well. He's tapped down one and the second. AWP retrieved, round saved. It's a fast flank that gets Mousesports up to 9.
Because if Glaive is allowed to get by, like if he beats BMAS in that fight, Carrigan is absolutely screwed, like beyond your wildest dreams inside of this A site. Instead, he plucks one from the rankings, once again beating an AWP on the other side, and BMAS does win that all-important cat fight. And so now just 2 players slowly but surely working their way into A while Miles set up for the retake, and Carrigan's in with another.
Bomb plant from S-Tag, 1-on-4. Molotov's going to come out, but that bomb plant does come in, and he's got to try to get away from it somehow. Big shot from Rops.
Not offer himself up, not die before this necessary. The short plant coming through, though. Device gets it down, and Astralis have places to back up into. Ooh. In-sync kills. And Dupree in a 1-on-5. There's the start. Heads only. But Frozen responds pretty quickly. And Mousesports, they'll get a retake on the board.
That's going to delay Chris J even more. A lot of time ticked off this bomb. Whatever Mousesports do, it's got to be quick, and it's got to be damn finessed. And, well, Glaive and Dupree making quick work of the retake. There's not going to be time for Mouse, but they can take players down with the bomb, and that's not that bad of an outcome. They want to go through it. They don't want to play these reindeer games. And Carrigan dropped by the long flank now, in for a world of hurt of Mouse. Chris trying to do what he can. And both players are low on the catwalk, but sadly, that's not information that Frozen is going to be aware of. And honestly, okay, Device. Not the most necessary peak. The bomb is also dropped off the Xbox. Glaive is wrapping around long. Frozen has a temporary 1v1, and he lands the shot. Now Glaive on the rotate, and Frozen's going to have no idea. Glaive should have this round locked in. And it looks like he might. That nade, if that goes in, that's going to give up the aim of the game for Glaive. Frozen, this should have never been around, but Device invited him with that peek. And now he sees the arm. Glaive's been dropped, and Frozen has done it. 14 on the board for Mouse. They wrote it off too soon, and Frozen shows them.
Good start for Mousesports, but there's many more where that came from. Glaive running down B. Frozen's got to watch 2 angles at once. The tunnel's still with Magis there. The smoke comes in. They don't respect it, and Glaive gets traded. Frozen falls off the boxes and will only find 2. Good hold on the B bomb site, but Device gets out alive, and Magis can plant.
It looks like they just want to hunt down the one man in the site, and I love that from Mouse. They knew Device was in middle, so now he's got a clutch, and he can't get past BMAS. Mouse, they arrive at map point 15-11.
Facing one of the best teams in the world, get nervous there and not do that, but he has full confidence in his ability. Rob's fighting Device down middle. It's a double trade on long. Rob's taking the first kill on Device is quite the storyline. Carrigan's got another AWP, but he gets blown through the smoke, and Dupree with a nade and a shot to the face.
Looking for a little gap over this smoke, but that, no, he's still alive. Here's the run boost. Rops plugs Dupree out of thin air. And that's the bomb dropped out in the open. Frozen in with another. Surely it can't be another huge advantage for Astralis given away. It's the fact that now they're split up. They have to try and take this one, and they're relying on Frozen massively to find success, and he will. Magis removed. S-Tag, one of the newer faces on Astralis, left to try and keep this on Dust 2. S-Tag first looking for Rops and finds him. Now just Frozen left and down underneath. He sneaks, and S-Tag strikes from the back. It's Astralis winning out the 1v2.
Dodges a flash, pulls shot from Kerrigan. He's not there alone. They're going to try to hawk down Kerrigan, and what that's going to do is nothing. Chris J with the spray. Eventually, Chris J falls.
For the time being on that A site. Already catching Glaive, crossing to the car. There's one more where that came from, but S-Tag doesn't want to swing just yet. He's going to sneak up through the smokes. Rob's not to know. BMAS spots him, and deep along his Device. BMAS backs up, and he can stay alive here, but swings for the fight, and S-Tag takes him. Rob's in a fade, and he's got the shot. Rob's V-Device, as now Frozen comes up on the catwalk. The 2-on-4 that couldn't be done in the round prior is now a 2-on-1, and Device.
With Frozen holding from Cat and Rops down in CT, the moment this flash goes out, they know Device is here. He gets by, but narrowly so. 8 HP, but there's the kill on a Frozen, and maybe Device is in with a chance. Taps the bomb, but Rops holds his ground, and Mousesports, they take their map pick of Dust 2. Carrigan's happy, we're happy, and Mouse fans are happy as well. They go 1-0 up in this series. Nuke right around the corner, and if that's even half as... Carrigan actually got dinked. Don't know how or where exactly, but it happened, and we all saw it, didn't we? So you're all in on it now too. Dupree and Glaive opening up. Carrigan, despite being low, delivers the first kill in this round, and now he's got to go above and beyond that, as it's just him and BMAS left. What do they do? What do they want to do? Because right now, the only thing that looks certain is death here at ramp, but BMAS is the one dishing that out in high supply. 2-on-3 as the bomb goes down, and there's a late rotation in through the vents from S-Tag. So temporarily, it is a 2-on-2 on this lower site, and now S-Tag arrives. Carrigan's got that info, but he's not ready for a man fast in the window. However, Carrigan's left BMAS in a somewhat doable round, a 1v2. BMAS didn't get the kit, however, and he still hasn't. There we go. No, that's a flash. Hang on, mate. You still haven't got it. Go back again. BMAS. Hello! The kid's back there. He's looking for the kills. He's got no other choice at this point. He's wasted so much time trying to figure out what to do. And while he does deal with Device, sadly, there's just no time in the round. Nice attempt from BMAS. And he actually gets all the kills.
Not all the kits, though. That one blows away with the bomb and his life. That's a shame, right? Especially when you... Chris is in B right now, watching Secret with the AWP. Oh, Carrigan falls off. And Device, the opener to A. 2 more players here. Chris is clearing lower, and he's done that. Glaive gone. Now the bomb out the door. There's a player in heaven and another on the site.
Device holding heaven, though. Gets damage onto Rops. Doesn't get away with the kill. And that there saw S-Tag just get deleted. BMAS waiting at the hut. And it's left onto Dupree.
Meanwhile, Chris is clearing the lobby. He's pushing outside. He's, you know what? You want to think about going towards heaven? I'll send you there. Or my boy Bemis will.
Back to T-Spawn. Astralis on B. S-Tag's been here a while, so is Rops. And he's going to drop the bomb. 2 for Rops. 1 more to find, but Dupree's there with a trade. And this is all over the place.
Oh my goodness. What a disaster in the lobby otherwise. Chris J takes an op shot from ramp. A little bit of damage onto himself. Dodges a grenade. And, well, for him, it's going to be Bemis that helps inside of Decon. That's going to give them an opening in this round. Dupree and Glaive left alive.
Ooh.
Things have started to dwindle just into Bemis' hands. He's going to peek the Decon door, and Dupree is feeling himself. Feeling myself.
Oh, Rob's tried to push ramp. All the Mouse are trying to push.
Well, this round's over. So, anyway, Harry, what's up, dog?
That's what it feels like. Oh,
ouch.
S-Tag checking the rafters above. His barrel might stick out, but Carrigan's got the kill. Quickly falls off. Glaive now trying to pounce as well. He will. Dupree with another opener into the A site. BMAS is dead in the water, and Frozen could get smoked off here. Dupree has yet to clear the close main position. Chris in the vent making noise, trying to bait them in. Frozen with one. He doubles down. Bomb drop. Chris drops as well. He won't stick around on the ladder, and Rops won't stick in this round at all. Device getting caught with his back turned. Magis spams Frozen through the smoke, and Chris in the vent from earlier has gone on the long wrap round. Does Magis know?
Chris is terrified. How on earth are you going to approach this? Magis swinging for the peak, and Chris, he plays it patiently. Now, waiting initially for everyone to get into position, hoping that Astralis gives something over, but they haven't yet. Doors swing wide, and Carrigan does get one before getting traded. Chris keeps it in the advantage of Mouse. Frozen walking to his death, and S-Tag still putting up numbers. Device helps him out and is there to see it through to the very, very end. Astralis, they get 9. They rotate somebody down. It's Chris J running the gauntlet. And when I say running, I mean like he has got his running shoes on. Whoop, no scope, and it lands, but Magis lives to tell the tale. That would have been sick. That would have been Chris J starting something magical, but instead it might be the beginning of the end as Mousesports have no choice but to save, and even then their numbers dwindling as they're picked off one by one like something out of a horror film. Device, the scariest villain of them all, here with this AWP, does get dealt with by Rops.
Yeah, Mousesports haven't felt like any need to try and battle Astralis outside and try and win these like fights when Astralis cross 4 down secret or towards garage, and that's what it's often been, just S-Tag and lobby and 4 outside for Astralis. But as a result, Mousesports are attempting to retake and play into this lower site. Up close with the AWP, looking the wrong way. Glaive has got him, but the bomb takes him down. Both of them were dead regardless. I was wondering with them being so low.
Rest of the gang are moving in ramp side, and no one's here for Mouse. Ramp is free. Astralis are like, yeah, man, we'll take that. We'll take ramp. We lose 2, but we get ramp. That's cool. Rops here. He hears the footsteps. He knows that by giving up his position, they could be here, and they are. And Rops in with a second before getting traded. This round is all over the place. Glaive is in hell while Magisk is still down here at B trying to keep bodies here. What's Glaive's master plan? He's moving up over towards heaven. They lose Magisk though, and with that death, the bomb as well. So disaster strikes at this B site for Astralis.
And there's no time to be sneaking. Glaive will have to run at some point, and there it is. Now the footsteps alert everything, and Mousesports in a 4-on-1, just about finishing the job. There's one for Glaive. He's doubled down. 15 seconds. They're here to stop the plant, but he's got to drop dark if he wants to get that bomb back under his control. BMAS won't let him. Pressure immediately put on in the 2-on-1, and Astralis, despite that last round, go 11-4 up.
About the little Mousesports that could. You see, Chris J and Carrigan came together. They forged an alliance that ultimately led them down to ramp room. And then one day, Big Bad Rops tried to throw a smoke into Big Main.
And then, suddenly, well, from atop the hut, there was this very nasty man. And Chris said, no, 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 nasty man. And he protected the younglings in his team. And boy, oh boy, S-Tag and Device, they didn't know what hit them. And that there, look at that. Look
You
at
will
this.
read me a book if I buy you a book.
It depends on the length. Yeah, you got to pay me, though.
The Dupree laser ready to go, and there it is, Chris J on the receiving end, and the sound effects provided by Mr. Saranthus and the Deagle. In with another, Dupree putting on quite the show. Device, he kills Carrigan, and Carrigan in his dying breath has helped the Danes out by throwing the bomb down the vents. Oh dear. Rops is trying to watch it, but he doesn't. He's very unsettled by Device, just peeking up and down the vent, up and down, up and down. And here comes the drop into the site. Rops is to flick back. Device is gone, and it's all left onto Magisk in a 1v1 versus Rops. It's chaos, it's madness, but Rops is here to see us through right to the very end.
Holy smokes!
2 down to 60. Frozen, if he goes through this smoke, he is dead in the water. No, he's not. I take it all back. I never said a thing. Frozen,
yeah, right.
immediate headshot onto Glaive through the smoke. Now into A. Madge has got to anchor this site well. He's got to spray. Dupree's helped him out. They're both still standing. Dupree with another, and it's falling apart for Mousesports. Chris is out of there with the bomb in tow. Frozen's outside. He could go low.
Yeah, this is a pretty tall order for Frozen, but we've seen him win rounds like it before. Magis makes noise in the vent, trying to draw his attention away from Secret. Frozen playing the hiding game, playing the timing game, and he's found himself in a pretty good spot. He lets them all cross, and Frozen, you tricky man, coming in, takes them off the bomb. Surprise! They don't know where he is, and Frozen's in with another. It's all left onto Device, and there's just no time. That is an absolutely huge round from Frozen. 8 on the board for Mouse, and he saves the day again. Counting footsteps as they run by. That's a weird situation for Rops to find himself in. Dupree arrives fast on the scene, but he's got backup. Magisk called in to mop this one up for when all goes wrong. Magisk not able to put any more up, but there is still another man in the vents. Glaive has watched his teammates perish around him and now emerges in the back line. BMAS caught, but he somehow lives to fight another day. Looking for the players up in the window. BMAS has dropped one, and now we're into this 2-on-2. It gets now very finicky, and it's all about hitting these timings. Coming down the vent is Device, but he gets bested. And this was a 2-on-4. Now it falls onto Chris J to keep the clutches rolling in for Mousesports. Smoke down. Glaive taps the bomb, waits for the spam, but Chris J playing the mind games. Glaive, you want to try and outsmart me? Good luck, my friend. That second tap has baited Chris in. And sadly, it's too little too late. Glaive going to grab the defuse.
He's just crept out onto the rafters, but they have his number. The player on the site is not looking up. No one's even considering how deep Mousesports could be, but they're taking their time. And with this time being taken, Astralis might look elsewhere. Too late. S12 gets pinched. Dupree on the site, helped down by Magis, who will drop the bomb coming through main. It's a clutch back for Astralis, perhaps, but now it's onto Dupree at the back of the site, one-on-one. The bomb on Rops. He can go right down the vents and play the mind games if he wants.
Oh, Dupree, you're not in the hop.
And he thought he had. He thought Rops went down, because surely, why wouldn't you? You had the chance, you had the bomb, you're by the vent. Only with a rifle, these AKs are going to outwit him quickly, and BMAS with a quick shot does drop him. They know that one was B, and so that leaves A up for the taking. Device coming up from the behind. Rops is holding with the AWP. He's taking this over Karrigan in this round, and for good reason, finding that kill. And S12 dropping BMAS below. Karrigan's already above, entering into the site. He just dodges death. He knows Dupree is now below in A. Both players here. The info's there. They've got the kills, and there's no waiting around for Mousesports. They pounce, and they crunch that A site. Across into Garage, he realizes, does he? Back and forth, and then back again is Karrigan with the opening kill, taking down the AWP of Astralis. S12 swinging. Rops has a Galil, and he outduels an AK. That should not be happening. It's Mousesports with a 5-on-3 with access to B, and Glaive is already there.
Look at Chris, man. Look at how fast he's in heaven. Astralis is still worried about a main split. Mate, it's not main you need to be worried about. It's Chris J coming in through the heavens, and main as it turns out. Karrigan gonna nail Dupree through that angle.
And thank Karrigan for getting those openers. Dupree and Device dead. And they start to put the pressure on. Glaive cut off by Util. He can't see. He can't stop them. But he can calm that they could be here. Device with one, dropping Karrigan in through main, and the A hit comes through.
Oh, but Glaive has dealt with Frozen. No, for Mousesports, it might all fall apart here. Up against 14. We're looking at Rops. We're looking at Chris J. And we're thinking, well, can Rops navigate this one alone? 1v4, Astralis. And now we see Mousesports was this entire run from 11-4 down all the way, and that this play is happening elsewhere. Magisk holding close with an auto shotgun, ready and raring to go. The ramp push comes in, and S12 mops it up with a double. Dupree follows up, and it might all be for naught for Mouse, as now it's only Frozen left alive. 1v5, and absolutely nowhere to go. Nowhere is safe. What does he even do? They pressure him. Now they know where he is. Things have gotten even worse for Frozen in the blink of an eye. Oh dear, Mousesports, they tried so hard and they got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Astralis take this second map, and we end it all on Inferno. You do not want to miss this. You really do not want to miss this. Inferno.
Sideways, left, right, every decision, it's all over the place. And so are Mousesports running right through middle. Fast up through the smoke as well. Second flash keeps Dupree back, and he gets hounded down by Chris J, who will wrap A. Mag is here at short side with a CZ. With one, Device joins the party with a dink onto BMAS as well. Magis is firing up, and Glaives run through smokes to get control of the bomb. Rops alone. And Device is on the box. He is ready to hit a shot. Jumping up with a flashbang. Robs. He's pinned. Device is falling through the air. And he will close the round. Astralis take their pistol. By yourself.
I was just curious, man, in case.
Not the Financial Times. I can't help you here.
So how do I spend my Bitcoin in this game?
I give it all to me. I'll give you the wallet address in a minute. Don't worry.
Oh, look at Chris J, man. Oh, dear. It's Device coin taken off inside of the B site. Wow. And the stocks are through the roof right now. Rops and Frozen left in the 2-on-5.
Nah.
The market's crashing. Sell now. It's just Frozen. 10 seconds. And Astralis might try and bankrupt him by killing him after time. Frozen! He's having a great time. Only for a second. Thank goodness. Oh, no.
Watch your mouth.
That was so raw. That was so real.
Is that the spirit of FM Pone? Is that how you say his name? I've never said that out loud.
How are you going to talk about someone's spirit if you can't even say their name?
Oh, dear, Magisk. He's a walking spirit in this one, and he's in their nightmares. But BMAS, he wakes up, and he's all good. He shuts it down. Chris is holding the flank. And, oh, Chris, you had one job. They're already up and past him. S-Tag just leaps into the bullets.
Saving is when you do what exactly Astralis are doing. You know the round's lost, but you need your guns, and boy, are they expensive, so you run. Yeah, nice response though. Carrigan dropped with a swing of Glaive. He'll go back in for more, but there's no flash. It doesn't matter. Chris is still blind from the earlier one. Device does that, and Glaive keeps us up by 2. UMass and Rops. So many a clutch, many a 2vx back in the previous map. But on a map like Inferno, it's going to be a lot harder to pull those shenanigans off. Not if Device gives up the kill, walking through the smoke on B. BMAS punishes him. Rops, and Magic can drop the bomb. The back shown. He gets the kill. Does he know where Rops is gone? Coming back in through the boiler. Missed shots. And Rops with a chance now. Back through apartments. Dupree's gone to the site.
Into the B site he goes. Glaive holding for the cross. And it's Rops trying to run the gauntlet. And you guys didn't tweet fast enough. So ultimately, nailed that one. I had to think it through. I thought you meant ULL. I was like, no. That's not what I'm saying.
Really what we're saying here, but a big B hit here from Mousesports, and they're going to be storming through. Device hiding out pretty well in the back of sight. Surprise, Bemis. You're not alone, my friend, and neither are you, Rops. What else does Device have for us stored up? Looks like he's not going to need to use much more out of the think tank because Glaive and company have shut this one completely down. B is closed. Yeah, 4 deep for Astralis on A. So if they do commit to this, if Mousesports do commit to this, which is hard to say they would, considering Rops will be the first one to fall, you know what? Carrigan's going to go out the same way.
I don't think he expected Glaive still in that position. He tries to repeat, but he just wasn't ready for the fight. Now the bomb comes back up. Dupree spots it. Only for a second. That should be info for Astralis. They're going to double peek. Great face. Device trades both. And he's going to put Mousesports down in a 1-on-3. Then back to A, and then they get double peeked. So
yeah, and that double peek right there is just intuition, right?
What's going on in A? Because S-Tag is now held down the B play.
Oh, my.
Oh, goodness. Mouse, this was a 5-on-3. And then you had S-Tag giving a back rub to Rops over in the apartments. Time ticking away. Very little time for Astralis. They need these kills, and they need them quick. The gap getting closed. Now the peek from Carrigan, but the first shot misses. Frozen delivers at least. And the time is too far gone. Frozen with 2. And that there is Mousesports picking up a 5th round, keeping this one ticking over.
That's only the USP, and they begin to wrap B through the spawn. Mag is trying to put a stop to them, and now out from CT is Dupree. We saw S-Tag with a double in the ruins in the same position. Dupree looks for that and more. He's done some damage, but BMAS is in the site and spamming the smoke. Great work, dropping that one player, holding on to this entire round, and now it starts to fall through the cracks. Mousesports in a 3-on-2.
Yeah, Device up through Banana, and that kill would have made everything happen for Astralis, but it goes the way of Mouse, and with it, likely the round. S-Tag left in a 1v3. Boom. Not a 7 yet, now a 7.
So is it like digitally closer? Is it?
Here they go. That nade into the pit. The double nade has done a lot of damage onto Magis, but through the nades, through the shrapnel, he's put up a double. It's all onto Frozen. But this guy's delivered us so many clutches. This one, you're asking a lot of him. What can he do? There's the first peak and the last peak that they needed. S-Tag there to nail it. And Astralis, they do win out this first half at 8-7.
This is a bit of a sad round, isn't it? This is kind of what we got from Mousesports FaZe the other day.
Where's the chicken gun? We're looking for it. I didn't see it. Oh, my goodness.
It's going to die.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Harry.
Oh, no.
How will you
We built a bond with it, man. We built a bond with it. S-Tag at least, like, evens the kind of tally out a bit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dear. Off the boost and into the bullets. Glaive finds Rops in the wall, and Magis does the same towards B. Only one man and one man alone. It's Frozen. Stuck in place, stuck in time, and stuck at the back of the site. Device hasn't got a Molotov to burn him out, and with that smoke, he can cross. Device is ready for the shot, and beautiful work. Astralis with another B take. And Mousesports, they might save. I don't know. B-Mask's got armor, and he's got no chance of winning this round, so...
Not learning from books, learning from experience, and he's looking for this kill onto B-Mask, but he puts up a third. And B-Mask took a peek into middle, and they saw that there was no one there, so they've rotated Carrigan around early into this B site, and that could be an answer to this problem that Astralis have posed. Down with the first. But there's the follow-up. Carrigan does get bested immediately after, and they know that Chris is here. He tries to disappear, but they do find him. And for Mouse, it might have to be...
What an excellent round for Astralis to walk into a stack site, to be down like that, and to still come out on top. They don't need to throw bodies at Carrigan as he waits to body them. Good flash, pushes him back, and Chris has killed one at B. The bomb's still back in T-Spawn. They're just looking to battle tooth and nail into the site, and now they're considering the bomb. Now they're realizing the error of their ways, as one of them might have to go back.
We've seen this before.
Who do you reckon's getting the blame for this? Who do you reckon's getting the blame for leaving the bomb? Is it S-Tag or is it Magisk?
Or KRB.
This is smart, though. S-Tag can just wait here forever. Oh, don't worry, they've mollied him. I was going to say it could have been good. It's a hard spot to clear, but Chris is going to do it with the AWP. Oh, boy.
Frozen gets the info. They know that he's on B now. Magisk actually going to look for this kill to try and make it a 1v1. And a 1v1, he shall make it. As now that bomb plant comes on in. Magisk versus Chris J. Molly forces him forward. Chris going with the peak and a missed shot. Magisk lines it up. The 1v2 puts a 14th on the board for Astralis, and he shows us that they do not want that AWP.
What?
Astralis just committing with the smokes. Carrigan should know what to expect, and a quick shot to back off. He gets one on the long side. S-Tag can't see him come through the motor smoke. He is holding for it. Carrigan running through the wide side, so he won't get spotted. But now he needs to put up some kills. Oh, he can't cover. B-Mask dead in the pit. Carrigan, 2 missed shots, and that might just be the missed round. Rops in the pit, still standing strong, but Dupree drops on his head and keeps Astralis in a 3-on-2. Rops could have made that even Stevens on the retake, but now Mousesports and man down, and they need to go for it.
Yeah, they can't afford to be shy here.
Yeah, they've just got to do it. And that's what they're trying to do, right? Grouping up over towards long. They deal with the first. Dupree dropped. Now they move in for the kill. S-Tag down here in pit, playing the timing, playing the contact with Magisk, and there's one. S-Tag spraying away, and he locks in match in series point for Astralis, 15.
And he's going to run away from it. They hunt down the players in the site. Dupree with an opener, and it's just B-Mask left. He gets overwhelmed as well, and Astralis holding their W keys flat firmly on the keyboard might just be pushing it over the line.
Yeah, this is wild. This is pistol armor. Mousesports, they know that they should not be losing to this, so they're trying to save face, but they're also trying to save Inferno. Getting past the Deegs, getting past the Techs. It's proven to be a challenge, but Frozen has helped keep things in a doable spot. 2-on-3 as they move in. Down in the pit, Dupree lurks in the site. 2 players for Astralis. Frozen, man in the front. Carrigan backing him up from behind, and here comes the push. Down goes Frozen, and Carrigan is cancelled out as well. Astralis, they get it done on the 4-spy. They win this series over Mouse. A hard-fought battle from either side, but ultimately Astralis emerge victorious. They take it 2-1.